Training, you are all welcome. So I totally make this video free for everybody so that you can enjoy this video. Now please watch this video carefully. Any question you have, please go back again to rewatch the video so that whenever you be asking me question, I may not be available for you. You understand? Just rewatch this video and gradually. Please don't skip any step of this video. Yes, we are going to continue now. Please again, you must subscribe to this channel, like and comment. You understand? So whenever we are having another class, so I will be able to take you around what you don't understand. But mind you, you must watch this video carefully. So now we are going to dive into the training now without wasting any time. So I'm going to teach you the basic of web designing right now with just not wasting any time. Please, what comes to your mind whenever they say what's a website? Believe it. Now I will give you the definition of the website now. A website is a collection of web page and related content that is identified by a common domain name and published on a website, a web server hosting. You understand? So now, without a domain name, you can never be the website. Without a web server that is hosting, you can never have a website online. All publicly accessible websites collectively constitute the World Wide Web. So without you having any hosting, nobody can find you on internet. You understand, guys? Look at this man, see what he's doing over here. The man is trying to go into the library, select a book. You understand? If those books are not in the library, so this man will go to the library and select a book to read. So mind you, you need a domain name. So a website is need just three things. The first one is domain name. Second one is web hosting, that is your web server. The third one is World Wide Web, so that whenever people are asking for your domain name or your URL, they can easily find you online. Simply put, a website is a collection of web pages and related content that's identified by a common domain name, one, published on a web server, that is hosting. All publicly accessible website, that is, if anybody or anyone wants to visit the site, you need what? You need a World Wide Web. You understand what I'm saying? So now, guys, I think you understand the meaning of or the definition of a website now. So now, I'm not going to fast too much or wasting your time on this. So we are going to make everything so fast and real quick, because everything we are going to do here is quick. Now I'm going to let us differentiate between the URL and the World Wide Web. So what am I trying to explain now? The World Wide Web is where someone can find you, can find your information, can find your content online. You understand what I'm saying? So now whenever anybody asks you what is your URL, your URL is also your domain name, your website name. You understand what I mean? So now, if anybody wants to come and visit you on Earth, the person need your what? Let's assume that somebody living from another planet from where you are now. So the person will ask you, where are you living on Earth? Which state? Which country? You understand? Which region? What number of are you living? So now you need, before anybody can visit you on Earth or your location whenever you reside. So they need your what? They need your house address, they need your house number, they need your street name, they need your state and country. Likewise, I live in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian, you understand? So if somebody from US is coming to greet me, the person need the state I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. So the person need my house address and my number. Likewise, anybody that wants to visit your World Wide Web, the person needs your domain name. That is, the person needs your URL, your Uniform Resource Locator. That's what I mean. So mind you, I think you understand what I mean by World Wide Web now and your URL now. So without this World Wide Web, nobody can find you. Nobody can find your content. Nobody can visit your website. You understand what I mean? So now, like I told you, Please watch this video carefully. I'm not going to fast too much and I'm not going to waste your time much here because we still have a long way to go. Please take your time whenever you are watching this video. Take your time. Do not skip any aspect of this video, because if you try to skip any aspect, you might lose a tangible information. So now, guys, yes, what is a domain name? What is a domain name? What comes to your mind? You know, I keep mentioning domain name, domain name, domain name. What comes to your mind? Simply put, a domain name is your website name. Guys, I think you understand what I mean by domain name now. Think of a domain name as an address where internet user can access your website. You know, I told you the last time that whenever anybody is coming to visit you on earth or from another country, the person need what? Your house address, your state, and your street. So let's assume that, look at this very beautiful building here, tagged with 5938. You understand? Let's assume this building located in around Nigeria here. You understand? So with this very particular number, with the house address and number and state, you can easily find this building. You can locate this building. So for anybody to locate your website, they need your what? They need your domain name. They need your URL. You understand? So we are all rushing to google.com. So that google.com means what? Means domain name. You understand what I mean? So you can simply say your website name. Whenever anybody asks you your website name, you can tell them, okay, yeah, my website name is quickconcept.com. You understand what I mean? So now everybody on earth can easily locate your website or find you on internet. So let me quickly explain what I mean by this protocol. So any website that you visit and then you discover this website doesn't have anything we call HTTP, please don't visit the site. Let me quickly explain that in a couple of hours now. Okay guys, now as you can see, there's something we call SSL secure connection. So any website that you found that doesn't have this SSL connection, you need to run away from the website, because they can easily hack or take your information away. So what are the main reasons for you having this SSL in your website? Number one, you will be protected from hackers. They won't be able to hijack your website. They won't be able to steal your information. And also, you that you want to visit a site, your information will be secure. Nobody will try to steal your information. Anything you are giving them, any information you are giving them about you, nobody will steal your information. So mind you, your information is is secure. Look at this this side I'm showing you now. This padlock, it says it says your website is secure. You see what I mean? So, and look at this side as well. This side is not it's not secure. So any website that you find that is not secure, please guys, you run away from the site. Don't try to log in or do whatever things on the site, because it's not SSL protected. I think you understand what I mean by SSL. So whenever they ask you, or you find yourself, or you see this very particular HTTPS, it means SSL connection. You understand what I mean, guys? So now, please, like I told you, you need to take your time. You don't need to skip any aspect of this video. So now, whenever you have any question or you are given an assignment, just go back again to watch the video. I think you understand what I mean. So now, let me explain in brief to you what we call web hosting. What comes to your mind whenever you hear web hosting? So what I mean by web hosting is Simply put, a web hosting service is a type of internet hosting service that allow individuals and organizations to work to make their website accessible via the World Wide Web. I think you understand what I mean by web hosting now. You know, I told you in the beginning of this our video that three things comprise a website: your domain name, your web hosting, and your World Wide Web. www, World Wide Web. You understand? So now, for your website files, your coding, your music, your biography, or anything you are selling online there, for people to access it, for people to contact you, you need a what? A web hosting. Let's assume you want to build a house. You need a land, you need a block, you need a granite, you need a cement, and so on and so forth. Likewise, a website. So imagine this very building that you are seeing here, partitioned with many rooms, and keep with many gadgets, beds, and so on and so forth. You understand? So likewise, a website. When a hosting provider allocates space on a web server for a website to store its files, they are what? They are hosting a website. Web hosting make the file what? That comprise a website, like your coding, your image, your contact, your bio, and everything. So for your website, for your file to be accessible, you need what? You need a web hosting. I think you understand what I mean by web hosting now, guys. Please take your time. You need to what? You need to take your time. So like I told you, I'm not going to rush because I believe you have a zero idea about this web design, and mind you, you are going to enjoy this training as we are going. Guys, stick around, don't go nowhere. So guys, let me tell you or show you or explain to you the difference between domain name and hosting. You understand? So now, when you about or you want to start any website, you understand, from your browser or your mobile phone or your tablet, might be your computer. So now, what are you going to type? Let's assume you want to go to Google to make any inquiry or search any information. You are going to type to your Google address, your what? You are going to type the Google domain name. That is google.com. So now, the google.com comprise of what? Of your domain name. So for me to access, or for anybody to access your file, your contact, your information about your site, they need your what? They need your domain name. You understand? And then for your file to be visible or accessible to anybody, you need what? You need hosting. I think you understand what I mean by domain name and website files. So domain name is your website name, and your hosting is what? Your hosting is going to show your website to what? To the world, for people to what? To access your site, to see you on the internet. You understand? That is what we call web hosting, a place whereby you can save or host your file, your information on what? On the internet. I think you now understand the difference between domain name and hosting. Guys, please, I'm not going to rush you. Please take your time to watch this video. Don't skip any aspect. Don't skip what? Don't skip any aspect of this video. You need to watch this video. You know, like I told you the last time, that any site you see that is not HTTPS, that is not SSL secure, you need to run away. You know, whenever you are going with a blown van loaded with a huge amount of dollar or naira, so you are going to what? You need different type of policemen to secure the blown van for you, so that nobody will not come and hijack or steal your money. You understand? You are going to protect the blown van. So likewise, somebody that is going with ordinary carton that doesn't have anything inside, so is what? So thief can easily hijack their what? Their belongings. So hackers can hack their belongings. So mind you, you now understand what I mean by SSL secure, domain name and what? And web hosting. Please take your time to watch this video slowly. So now this is typical example of what? Of web server. A typical, as you are seeing inside this image now, this is a typical example of web hosting company. A server whereby we save our files. A company whereby we pay them, they give us a portion of land, a portion of their security or of their server for us to save our file. So as you can see, all this partition you are seeing here comprise of so many worldwide web information. I think you understand what I mean. So now, so it will be a new thing to you seeing a web server for the first time. So they are allocating a space for us to what? To save our files, our gadgets, our information online for people to what? To access our sites. So guys, I think you understand what I mean by web hosting now. So now I'm going to explain in brief to you top 5 used domain name popularly known in the world, commonly known in the world. Now we have top 5 used domain name. So whenever your client said, oh please, Quickconcept, I need you to design a website for me. So when I ask them what kind of website he wants to design, so I can easily purchase a very suitable domain name to my client. You understand? So now number 1 is .com domain name. Commercial business, most commonly commercial business, any business that is commercial business. So the domain name you are going to get for the business is .com domain name. Please guys, don't make this mistake. So the second one is .org domain name, mainly used in many organizations like NGO, church, mosques, and so on and so forth. So they are typically used for organizations, forums, and other. So they are non-profitable companies or websites. So the third one is .gov domain name, government agency. It may be a country or a state, government officials. You understand? So if you are designing a website for your state, that means it's what is .gov domain name that you are getting for what? For your state. Or it might be an agency as well. So now .edu, the fourth one. So anything pertaining to educational line, so you are getting what? You are getting .edu for the educational institute. So anything pertaining to schools, so that means the name of the school .edu, that is the domain name you are getting for them. So the fifth one, .net domain name. So typically any company into communication, they usually use this .net domain name. You cannot be running a school and then you decided to get .com .net for your school. It is impossible, because your business is what? Is different entirely. So if you are trying to get a domain name for schools, you are going to use what? .edu. You are getting a domain name for a network connection or a network provider company, you are getting what? .net domain name. You are getting a domain name for NGO organization, you are getting .org domain name for them. You are getting a domain name for a commercial business, you are getting .com domain name for them. You are getting a domain name for a company, a country, you are getting a .gov domain name. Guys, these are 5 domain names, the commonly 5 domain names we have in the world. We have so many domain names, but these are main domain name. the popularly known, the most used domain name ever. So like I told you, stick around, don't go nowhere, and please don't skip any aspect of this video. You understand, guys? See you around. So guys, let me quickly explain to you 10 type of website that we have. So now, as like I told you, we have different type of websites. Before you can go online there, you want to build a site. We have different type of sites. So I'm going to explain in brief to you 10 of them. So now, 10 website types and their function in market. A website can be categorized according to their what? To their functions. Content or responsiveness. This include number 1, a blog and personal website. These are websites designed to showcase information about an individual. You understand? A blog, just to tell them, it may be your information, it may be someone information or about your business or a brand. That is the first one. The second one, we have a brochure and catalog. You understand? So you might want to tell people about your book, about anything. You understand? So broker websites are statistic websites designed to provide useful details about a business. Simple as that. So the third one is information websites. So guys, like I told you, don't skip any aspect of this video. Remember to subscribe, like, and post. So let me see your comment in this video. So the fourth one is social media website. When I mention social media website, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? So like your Facebook and Twitter, Instagram. You understand? So this website include various social media platforms such as Facebook or Twitter. As simple as that. So I think I made a mistake in that number 3. So number 3, I make mention of information website. So information website these days that we have now. So you can easily go online like google.com to make any information, to search for any information online over there. So the world has advanced. Nobody wants to go to the library anymore. Nobody wants to buy book anymore. So go online, you search for any PDF, any information about a book. So that is what information website. So let me jump to the 5th one. The 5th one is e-commerce website. What do I mean by this e-commerce website? The e-commerce website make it possible for you to access the online avenue and sell or buy products and sell service through the internet. Guys, what are you selling? You might be a professional logo designer. You can sell them online. You might be selling anything pertaining to clothes. You can sell them online. You might be selling mobile phones. You can sell them online. So guys, that is e-commerce websites. So the 5th one is educational websites. Educational websites are designed by academic institutions to provide information about the institution and the course they provide to students. So I think you understand what I mean, or the explanation about different type of website that is commonly in the market now. So the 7th one is content management sites. This content management website is not that popular. They are not that heavy when it comes to CMS sites. These websites are used to manage the contents of a website. I think you understand what I mean by the content management website now. As we go on into this training, so you are still going to understand what I mean by this content management website. So the 8th one is BIO website. What do I mean by BIO? The BIO. You can use this BIO website as a writer or an author to exhibit your biography. So to tell a story, to showcase about yourself, about a world, about a particular region, about a country, or about your book. So that is a biography website. So Let me jump to the ninth one. The ninth one is online community website. What do I mean by that? The online community website server as a great platform for getting in touch and sharing ideas with people who hold similar interests as you. So someone from UK, someone from Canada, someone from India, someone from Pakistan, someone from Nigeria, we can decide to come together and meet on Zoom. That's a community website. So the 10th one is business directory website. In this age where almost everything is it's digitalized, everything is online now, guys. Everything is digitalized. So online directory service are more preferred. You want to buy anything, it's better you go online. You want to study, it's better you go online. You want to sell your content, it's better you go online. Guys, like I told you, I don't want to waste much of your time. Please take time to watch this video carefully. Go on and again to rewatch this video so that you won't miss any step. Please don't skip this video. It is compulsory. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. So on this note now, I will be leaving you here. So now, guys, now at the end of this training, please, I need you to go on with this assignment. Number 1, what is a domain name? Number 2, what is a server? Number 3, what is the full meaning of www? Number 4, how do you understand the time uniform resource locator? Explain. Number 5, explain the relationship between a domain name and a server. So you go back again to rewatch the video. So on this note now, I'm going to close.